today I'm going to show you how to install a sump pump. I have my sump pump pit behind me, and currently I have a primary and secondary unit down in that pit. Take all that out and actually upgrade to this Zoeller M98. Overall, the install is probably quite a bit easier than you think. Removal is very straightforward, so I'm just going to unplug the power cords, undo the bottom band clamp and top. It's kind of choose your adventure here. If your pump has been running recently, you probably have quite a bit of water in the pipe, so you can either slowly let it leak out or you can remove it quickly and possibly take a little bath like I did there. Remove the check valve, grabbing the handle on top of the pump and just pulling it out of the pit. Install the new check valve and then drop that sump pump into the pit where it will be resting. I'm going to measure from the inside lip up to about a ½ inch above that band clamp. Now that was 21.5 inches. So I'll go ahead and mark that on my PVC, cut that PVC to length, prime the inside of the fitting, the outside of the 1.5 inch PVC, and then I'll do the same thing with the cement. Once you have that, press and twist and then hold that in place to make sure it doesn't back off until it sets up. You want to make sure you angle your drill bit so the hole is actually pointing down. And that is all there is to installing your weep hole. And that is critical to the operation of your sump pump. So this hole is called a weep hole or a vent hole. And there actually is one already installed in this cast iron base, which helps to prevent airlock, but that hole can get plugged over time. So having an additional hole pointing down on this discharge pipe will help you avoid airlock in the future. Now we'll put this guy in the pit and test everything out. So dropping the pump in the pit, and now all I have to do is line up the check valve and the pipe itself. Now I'll go ahead and plug it in and it goes right to work. So you see that check valve open up. On the back side there, you'll see water just dumping out of that. So as the pump works, it pulls the water out of the pit, but that 4-inch corrugated is going to continue to put water back.